Alright, hey VC, how you doing? My name is Jamie, and welcome back. Got another unboxing for you on this one. It's been a while since we've done an unboxing, but this just arrived in the mail, so we're going to open it up and take a look inside. Talking about Genesis guitarist extraordinaire Steve Hackett. This is his box set that came out in the fall of 2018, so it's not brand new, but it's fairly new, at least fairly recent. And this is the box set called Broken Skies and Outspread Wings. And this covers, with the hype sticker, the comprehensive 1984 to 2006 spanning anthology set by Steve Hackett, 60-page art book with new liner notes and rare photos. All albums have been remastered in 2018, including several bonus tracks plus 2 DVDs, DVD 1 with 5.1 mixes and live videos, and DVD 2, the classic Somewhere in South America. And of course, artwork by Roger Dean. Of course, Roger Dean does the artwork for not only for Steve Hackett, but of course for Yes, also for Steve Howe. He does the artwork for that. I'm a little disappointed in terms of this. These are some of the packaging from Europe when they have to put these on for like ratings guides, if there's any like film, like DVD or Blu-ray stuff with that. But I think this is right on the artwork. This doesn't come off. It's interesting that they have this on, on the back as well. But when you got such wonderful artwork, from Roger Dean, this kind of moody piece, and then you got this and this that won't be coming off, and it's like, that's a little disappointing. But this is a 8-disc set, 2 DVDs, so it's going to span some of these albums. And we will take a look inside. And I've certainly really been getting into Steve Hackett. Certainly when he was doing the Genesis Revisited, which he keeps doing on many different configurations, focusing on different Genesis albums during his tenure. But I've really just been enjoying those performances and then kind of getting into Steve Hackett a little bit more, and certainly enjoying his work. He is prolific, to say the least. I had no idea how many albums he had. Okay, so this just slips off like this. Interesting, there's nothing on this. Oh, and it opens up on the bottom like that. Interesting. So there's nothing actually on this spine, but then they have this up at the top. And, oh, my mistake. My mistake. This slips off. Look at that. Well done. My mistake. That slips right off. To leave you with the artwork. There you go. Very nice. Okay, I'm very pleased about that. So this slips off the bottom here like that, and it's in kind of a nice book form. Just like that. And then we'll see what it looks like inside as best we can. So yeah, many of the discs are sitting up at the front like that. And I'm assuming the rest are back here. A nice 8-disc set. And as best we can, we'll take a look at what's inside. And Steve Hackett, sort of very much the quiet figure from Genesis, although, say, Mike Rutherford's also quite a quiet figure, but just an amazing guitarist. And especially if you get a chance, you can listen to a lot of his stuff online, but particularly his Genesis Revisited, the live stuff he's been doing, I think has been absolutely terrific. So, yeah, it doesn't look like necessarily a lot of text in here. Obviously, all the nice reproductions of the album jackets and whatnot. And certainly when you go back and listen to the Genesis stuff with Steve Hackett, his guitar work, very underrated, very understated. And right now he's got a nice band that he's working with. I think so. At least I think they all sound good. Okay, so there you have kind of a glimpse of what that looks like. So this is called Steve Hackett, Broken Skies and Outspread Wings. And it looks good, and I'm really happy that this came off. There you go. So this is the second box set from Steve Hackett. The first one that I did pick up, Steve Hackett Premonitions, the Charisma recordings from 1975 to 1983. And this is amazing. This is an absolutely amazing box set. It's in a slightly different configuration. This one's a sort of a slightly thinner one, taller one. Some reviews would have suggested that they should have followed this style for the next box set. That doesn't really bother me, especially when this is a 14-disc set and this is an 8-disc set. So it's not going to quite follow the same configuration, I wouldn't think. But if you like Steve Hackett, this is a great one to pick up. And again, great Roger Dean artwork. And so this is, as I mentioned, it's a 14-disc set, although 4 of the discs are DVDs. Generally, they are all audio DVDs. There isn't any video work with regards to this set, but it features, classic first album in Steve Hackett's solo career. So much music. But really enjoyable. It's kind of like a nice slipcase, so it just slips out like that. And again, completely different configuration setup. And then interesting that they have it like this. So the first one, Premonitions discs 1 through 6, would open up like this, featuring the classic Charisma label. Different configurations on that. So you have that. And then Premonitions discs 7 through 14, like this. And then kind of nice reproducing all the Charisma style labels. And like that. And then inside they have a nice hardbound booklet inside. We'll take a quick look at that. In case you haven't had a chance to see it. This one, again, as I recall, not a lot of text. Now, I put the hype sticker there for whatever reason, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't the best place for it, but... And this one gives you a lot of the credits and whatnot. Obviously, it doesn't really include it. It doesn't include song lyrics. No song lyrics, but just a lot of credits, photos. And the classic first album, Voyage of the Acolyte. And again, not all Steve Hackett's music is great, but overall, I enjoy it. I think it's good. Okay, so, and there he is recording with Richie Havens. Okay, so there's that. And as I've been talking about, he has been doing definitely the Genesis Revisited, and I did pick up the discs in that series, and he keeps going, certainly with more discs. And here's Steve Hackett, Genesis Revisited, live at Hammersmith, with a great song listing. And most of these were like nice value for your money with both the CDs and the DVDs all included. And then it was Genesis Revisited live at the Royal Albert Hall. Very similar track. They had more guests on here for this one, including John Wetton, which was pretty cool. And Steve Hackett, the Total Experience live in Liverpool, featuring some more solo stuff, but still a whole bunch of Genesis classics. And then continuing on that, with regards to Steve Hackett, Wuthering Nights live in Birmingham has been the latest in this series. That features, again, Steve Hackett classics along with the Genesis Wind and Withering. Okay, and the only Steve Hackett I have on vinyl, it's the good one, definitely, is Voyage of the Acolyte, Steve Hackett's first album. You could definitely argue that this is one of the great long-lost Genesis albums. He released this while Genesis were still together, and both Mike Rutherford and Phil Collins appear on this album. Phil Collins even takes the vocal. And this is just, it's a solid album. Just a great album. Great guitar work. Love the gatefold on it. And the song listings, and there's the list of musicians on that one. Yes, including Sally Oldfield, Mike Oldfield's sister. who does a vocal on here. And then, of course, on the classic Charisma label, the famous Charisma label. Yeah, I definitely will have to get more Steve Hackett on vinyl. I don't come across a lot of it, interestingly enough, but I do have that one. Okay, so that is going to wrap it up for this one. Again, thank you so much for dropping by. Hit subscribe and like if you can. Don't forget to hit that notification thing, little bell thing, so you get notifications too. So we'll chat again really soon. Again, take care. Bye-bye.